It's the Big Apple. If we make it here, we can make it anywhere, right? We're contributing through two great products today. We have the Grenadier Station Wagon that's behind me, the Arcane Works, the Detour specifically. And we've just launched the Quartermaster, which is our pickup truck. Very important car for the US marketplace. 3 million pickup trucks sold last year in the US marketplace. We're going to take a little bit of that market share as we go forward. It's about 65% of global sales are coming out of the US and Canadian marketplace.
The car culture here is huge. Take the Grenadier. The US, it can absorb a car like this. It's been a really exciting place to launch this car because I suppose the simplest way of saying it is the customer gets it and they like it, and it's a head turner when you drive. This year we're looking at 50% growth, which is big in the US. And we have to see what that means with tariffs coming in as well. But we've really reduced the cost that the customer's going to pay. I think different car companies have different reasons, but at the moment, it's a very difficult time to sell cars to customers. Our pickup truck has a 50% tariff on it now, and the Quartermaster 25%. So we tried to minimize it to the customer 5%, and the rest we've sort of taken internally.
A couple of things about the tariffs. They're here, we're dealing with it. We got ahead of it very early on. And with our dealer partners, again, we came up with a scenario on how do we protect our customers from significant tariff increases.
It's a stress time in the industry, and it isn't a time really where you can put a big price increase onto the customer. So I think that's the baseline of where we are, and it's all about the US, like last year, like this year. We're here because it's a real growth opportunity, so growth is what we're aiming for, and with or without tariffs, the message is still the same really. We're growing a new brand, and we've really got to look after our customer first, because without the customer, we don't have a business. Arcane Works, it's a sub-brand of INEOS. It's our first limited series range of cars. Arcane Works is introducing our level of really high quality customization. The Grenadier is a really customizable car. If you were to go off-road adventuring in the most comfort possible, this one behind me is what you would see. This specific one behind me is called the Detour, which is a 1 of 200. So they'll all be different, but the concept of this one is you can color match any color and you can customize all of the interior. What we have done though, because lots of customers say, I love it, but I'm not necessarily sure what I want, we've got 4 base suggestions of 4 different colors with different color matching interior. But it's finished with a company called Multimatic, who are set up in Canada, but we finished these in the UK. And there's 150 man-hours put into each one of these, so they're really handcrafted. And I think it's one thing that the UK is really good at is small businesses, high-quality craftsmen. That's something we excel at back home in the UK. And this is a really good example of it. I think a lot of customers are saying, can I have a really stripped-back rally version with 2 seats in and nothing? So Arcane will go in those directions of the extreme versions of what a Grenadier can be.
We're in the process of moving our headquarters from Raleigh, North Carolina to Bergen County, New Jersey, Montvale specifically. As we grow the brand and we had to be a force to be reckoned with the automotive industry, we knew the automotive competence was in that area. I mean, you look around the landscape and all the big automotive manufacturers from Europe are in that area. Not to mention how quick it can be to get back to headquarters. To and fro is about 5.5 hours to get to London and back. So that's pretty important for us at the same time period. We are building out a dealer network. As we stand here today, at the beginning of Q1, we had 31. Today, we actually probably opened up dealer number 32 last week. And by the end of the year, between Canada, US, and Mexico, we'll have 41 rooftops. So we're really looking for dealer partners that want to grow the brand, that see us as the jewel in the crown, if you will. They're passionate about the product, and obviously they're good business ambassadors for us as well. A collaborative approach is going to win the day for us.